Okay, this is Dan with the continuation video of my 210 gallon display along with two 29s underneath off of one filtration system behind the wall. And today I'm going to be drilling the holes for my plumbing to run through the wall. Okay, so the tools I used to do this was a level, stud finder, very handy tool. If you don't have one, I highly recommend it. Get them at Lowe's or Home Depot, any hardware store. I think they're less than 20 bucks. Awesome for hanging pictures, random stuff around the house. In this case, to find the studs so I know where to put my plumbing through the wall. Little hand saw, hole saw to the correct size, drill, and highly technical tool. This is a metal coat hanger sharpened to a point. All right. First thing I did, I'm coming under the display tank here. And I'm gonna find, I've got an outlet here so I know there's a stud. And I'm gonna find the stud. So push the button when I get a green beat or a red light, boom, that's my stud. Right there. Okay, I did mark that. I don't know if you can see it, but I did mark it right there with pencil. Okay, then we're gonna go over to the other side of the wall and we're gonna find that same stud. Okay, so I'm just showing this as a reference. I did already find this, but okay, so bam, there's my stud. So that's that same stud on the other side of the wall. Now, right here, I put kind of a dummy bulkhead in place with a 90, and I'm gonna put my level on here and basically level this, put it against the wall, and I mark that, which is right there. Okay, so that tells me my 2x4, and it tells me the height that I need to go through the wall at. All right. Then I took my sharpened coat hanger, which I already did, but you get the concept of it, and pushed it right through the wall, which I'm not gonna be able to find the same hole on the other side twice. So, but you get the concept of that. And it will push right through that drywall, as long as you got a sharpened tip on it. I just used a grinder to sharpen the tip on it a little bit. Okay, so that's how I found that. Okay, so the next part of this is I'm using 1-inch PVC for my drains, okay? And I'm always one for overprotecting. Now, is the chances of this PVC getting a leak right where I'm going through the wall is not likely, but I'm always one for precaution. So what I'm doing is I'm getting an extra piece of PVC here. Okay, I believe this is 1.25 inches, and that fits right in there. So I'm going to drill this hole big enough to handle that sleeve basically. So I've got a sleeve protecting my PVC in case it ever gets a leak right there where it's going through the wall. Okay, so now, before you go drilling that other hole, don't trust the first coat hanger mark. That was just to get you started. Okay? And I actually mismarked. I've got 3 holes there. So the initial one was the coat hanger when I first put it through. Then I tried stabbing it, and I actually got a little off on the second one. So the one in the middle is the one I want. So I took a piece of my PVC. I stuck that straight through the wall, nice and level. And then I looked down there, and I marked my hole with that, because it can be a little deceiving when you're trying to go through that gap. So put that PVC in there and mark it through there. Now I know I'm good. And also, before I go drilling the other hole, I did double check my bulkhead fitting to my level, and I am pretty dang good right here. Okay, so just some double checks, because obviously this is the scary part of doing this, is drilling through your wall. But just take your time. All right, I drilled the other hole, and I got a hole through a wall. Bam. Now I just need 3 more and a supply. Okay, so basically that first picture was just I measured over how far I needed to go, drilled holes on both sides again, and then I took a level and put a level across, marked it, cut that with the saw, bottom with the saw, both sides. So this is the kind of the completed 4 sleeves for my drains. I actually ran 2 of my drain pipes already, and came out pretty good. I'm gonna probably use some silicone to silicone those sleeves in there once I get this all done. But yeah, came out pretty good. No mishaps, so that was nice. And next part of my video for this tank should be the plumbing, so I can get this tank cycling. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you on the next one. Later.